honestly, I like your licuadora. No, es que it's like so extra, like it's so big. Like sometimes you just need a small.
Oh, it has a small one.
No, but still.
Okay.
Which one? Oh, this one?
It has a cup, yeah.
I didn't know. What the heck?
Doy.
So what do you want the big one?
Yeah, I guess. Don't worry, I don't need charger.
Okay, so today we're gonna make enchiladas, or I guess my mom's gonna make it, but I'm just gonna help her. And yeah.
So just
I'm not wearing makeup. I look weird.
make this shred it.
I'm gonna shred this. What was I gonna say? So the time changed, and I fell asleep at like 2, but it like turned, instead of 2 it was 3, and I ended up waking up literally at 1 p.m. I slept like 10 hours. I don't know why. I don't remember the last time I slept 10 hours. Yesterday I was tired. I don't freaking know why. But yeah. I'm gonna shred chicken. Welcome. I don't really like using this, what is it? A robe? It's a robe, right? Because it's like always in my way. I mean, it's warm and comfortable, but I literally can't wash dishes with this. I can't cook with this because it's in my way. Let me angle this. I hope that's a good angle, or like an okay angle. I should probably put my hair up. I'm gonna shred this. This is all the chicken? I knew it. It looked like a lot because it was like the bone. The bone makes it look like there's even more. Está bien aguado. This is like the softest chicken. What are you gonna do with the broth?
I don't know. Pues.
Make chicken noodle soup. What can we use to like for the broth? What do people use it for?
Caldo, es para hacer una sopa or arroz.
Ooh. This is all the chicken, right?
Mm-hmm.
I knew it. I was like, it's not even gonna be that much. It looked like.
Well, it looks like a lot.
Yeah. Because of the bones. Lori's bones. There's a bone in here.
Las piernotas de la Loris. Why is it like dark? What is it? It's already dark outside.
Mm-hmm.
Let me turn on these lights from here.
It's getting dark. I told my mom to go live on her channel, but
I don't want.
she didn't want to.
Pero nomás quiero freír.
Why? You don't want to make a mess?
No, it's not that I want to make a mess. I'm gonna have all the extra calories.
I don't think you have to freír. Why don't you just put it in the stove? No, cuando calientas la tortilla, you can put it in the microwave and then you put it on the plate where you layer them up.
Yeah,
and then you put it in the stove.
You know how you're supposed to fry them?
You don't have to fry them. They're still good even if you don't fry them. Pero se te antoja así, right? All fried. No. Okay, then why don't we can just put it in the oven. Because I honestly don't really care. As long as it tastes good. Just make sure you use a little bit of that spray, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just use that.
So we're gonna put it in the oven.
I think you already made enchiladas on your...
Yeah, we've made them, I think. I remember. So, we moved Lori's toilet. Well, her whole little area upstairs next to my room. So my room's gonna get stinky.
Pues estás obsesionada con ella.
Yes, that's my chicle. She's my chicle. I don't think of enchiladas as like, oh my god, calories. I think about the protein inside of them. Like the cheese, the meat, you know?
Why do I always... I need to...
So tortillas don't have that many calories. Like, as long as you're not eating 10 tortillas, you'll be fine. I promise. I promise. Making the salsa, the sauce for the enchiladas. I'm gonna have some nuts.
I think I made a little bit.
You made a little bit?
I made a little bit.
I mean, it's just us two.
What's it?
You don't need a lot. I love these. So, I'm still sore.
Okay, taste the salsa.
It's good. It's pretty freaking good. Maybe more salt.
You know? More salt.
Just a little bit more.
Okay, Priscilla.
A tiny bit more. I love that flavor though.
Es
The
que
chile.
Leche. Secret ingredient.
Ew.
Leche. Comino y un poquito comino y orégano. And of course the garlic and onion.
No wonder. Peekaboo is?
Yeah, Peekaboo. Hi, Peek. It's not. She goes on Yvonne's. On Purple Girl. Yeah, we're gonna make enchiladas.
Mexican cheese.
Do you want to put them in the oven so they get all gooey?
Mm-hmm. Why do I like nuts so much? What do they say about nuts? That it gives you like good skin or something?
They just say not to. I think I don't know if all nuts, but there's some nuts that you shouldn't eat a lot of because it can give you like kidney stones.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I just crave them, like the trail mix. You know what I love? I love banana bread with walnuts. I actually love like all bread with walnuts. Or even like ice cream.
I should have fried it.
So yesterday, we went to we went to Target, we went to Walmart, we went to Ross, Burlington, where else? Home Depot. Why did it feel like we went to so many places and then we got home and then we got super tired?
I don't know.
We were like so tired.
I don't know.
You would like Italian cream cake?
Oh, that sounds good. I don't think I've ever had it.
Did you buy anything good? At Target, I got a few shirts because I'm like preparing for the summer here in Vegas. And then
We should have made that. The Italian cake.
sounds good.
Is it easy to make? I wonder if it's easy.
And then I got cat food for my daughter. Okay, not my daughter. Because my mom gets mad if I call her cat my daughter.
Whoa,
She's my sister.
sister.
That's what I got. And then my mom got plants from Home Depot. And dirt. And at Ross, what did you get?
At Ross.
Like a little mirror?
Oh, I got a picture frame.
Oh.
And then, and some candles. And then in the Burlington, I got some pajamas because I'm tired of wearing my Christmas pajamas.
The peanuts one?
Yeah, all the ones that are Christmas pajamas. And so I got some, because I do have spring pajamas, but they're shorts.
Yeah.
And I don't want to wear shorts. It's long sleeve top, but it's shorts. So I don't know.
Yeah. I really wanted to buy some stuff, but I don't need anything. So I was literally like putting stuff in the cart and acting like I was gonna get it. But then, like, before my mom was gonna pay, I was like, no, I'm not gonna get it. Yeah. Especially since my closet is just, like, full. Well, I filled up mine and my sister's, so I think it's a sign that I need to, like, calm down.
If the other room was available, you would have.
Yeah. Ah!
It's not. You would have put stuff in there. So.
Something I would really like, though, that I've been looking for is I really want, oh my god, this is super cute spring Hello Kitty blanket. Oh my god, it's so cute. Let me search it up.
Oh my god, wait.
Which one is it? It's like, I'm not sure exactly which one it is.
Ni sabes lo que quieres.
Because there's a few. But there's one that's like the cutest one. It's like this one. It's super cute. I don't know. Actually, it's not this one. It's another one. Oh, this one. It's this one. Oh my god, it's so cute.
Yeah, I guess.
That's cute.
But it looks like for a baby.
So I really like the spring blankets that they have. They're like really cute. Yeah, like for babies. But I don't care. I don't care if it's for babies. Like, I would get it and use it for Lori, our cat. Put everything back. She does it too. That peekaboo.
Oh, she does. Okay, I guess you're not alone.
And honestly, like, usually when I started doing that, it was kind of difficult for me and kind of annoying. But I think I got used to it now.
That's not good. You do that. Be a shopaholic.
It's not good. No,
Yeah.
it's good to not buy. It's good to control yourself. But Burlington, they always have like literally one cashier open all the time. And it's like the lines aren't even long. And the issue is just like there's only one person.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Es que no sé, nadie quiere trabajar.
No. My mom swears, she's like, no one wants to work. What about the companies who don't want to pay people, who don't want to hire people?
What do you mean? You don't think they don't want to hire people? You don't think so?
No, because they're codos. They don't want to spend money.
I don't know.
Also, you need to realize that not every company or manager treats their employees well. So,
Do you think it's gonna be enough cheese?
Dutch ovens. I want to stock Burlington for, how do you say that? Le Creuset Dutch ovens.
Oh, yeah. Are they really good? I've seen them, but I don't. Yeah, there's like some.
I was looking for
Are those? Is that brand like really good? I've never tried it. Never thought of getting something like that. Getting that brand.
I wanted a heart-shaped,
Is it just because of the look? Is it just because of the look that you wanted, or because of the brand? Or why? Oh, they are the best? Oh, okay. Because I remember I've heard of the all clad, but I don't know if they're still good or there's just better stuff out there. All the quality. So, oh, they are like what, like half off, or are they like half off there or something? If you buy stainless steel, okay, yeah, okay. Okay, so the the one that you're talking about is it like, well, yeah, like Dutch oven style. Okay. That type of material. Tienes que aprender cuando tengas tu casa. You know what to buy.
we'll see when that happens.
I don't have all clad either, but I've heard that one's really good.
Look at my cup.
Oh, enamel cast iron. Yeah.
I've been using this for my tea.
Well, I only have like one cast iron pan, and we use that like to make eggs in it. Because I heard that that the cast iron pans, they're like the best. I don't know if they're like the best to make omelets.
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to wash them. You're not supposed to wash them ever.
Really?
Yeah, you just wipe them. Like if you're just using it for eggs, I guess.
What if something gets burnt?
Have you heard? I have found and have. Oh really? And I was thinking, I was like, oh my, I was gonna tell Rachel because Rachel loves TJ Maxx. I was gonna say, should we go to TJ Maxx yesterday? But I was like,
I love TJ Maxx. I feel like I like Marshalls too, but I feel like there's better quality, maybe better quality stuff at TJ Maxx. Or it's like a little pricier too, just a little bit maybe. Cause you can find similar things, you know. But I like both. I feel like they're literally the same, like almost the same. But
I feel like TJ Maxx or Marshalls or whatever, you just find. I feel like I can find like prettier stuff.
yeah, but you go to Burlington and it's like weird looking stuff, or Ross, it's kind of the same, like a little bit weird looking stuff. You can find good stuff. It's just they have like some good stuff with some weird stuff. Not so good quality stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, they are the same company.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember I have
All
some...
good.
Okay, you know the lamps that I have in my room? Yeah, well those I bought... I bought one in TJ Maxx and I bought the other one in Marshalls.
And they're like the same?
They're the same one. But this was like... How long ago was this? Maybe 12 years ago that I bought it.
Yeah.
And I remember I had gone to both, and I saw them at both places. And I was like, and I asked, so I didn't know that back then that it was the same company. And they're like, yeah, we're the same company, so we carry like very similar items.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got one at TJ Maxx.
When I was living in California, literally like 5 minutes away, we had a Marshalls. So I was like, I always wanted to go there. And yeah, I was always looking for literally like anything Hello Kitty. I like looking at the gym, the workout section.
Yeah.
The leggings. What else? Like the mugs. And it's gotten to the point where I literally have way too many mugs. What else? The pajamas. I like looking at the bags too, but I don't need bags. I don't need anything, but I still like looking.
That's why I like thrifting.
Well, when I thrift, I never find anything. Let me get my water.
No se movió.
She was still laying like a human.
She didn't get scared?
No, let me see her.
She's like, I know it's downstairs. She's not gonna come up here.
She's in deep sleep. I have to throw something together for dinner.
Okay.
But I will be watching.
Saca las tortillas. What are you gonna make for dinner, Pete? What are you making for dinner?
Oh my god, the bagels. Mom got bagels from Sam's Club. What are they called? The everything?
I swore I think I gained like 5 pounds last week.
Oh my god, they're so good. Even just with the cream cheese. Oh my god, so good.
Y eso que nomás compré una bolsa. I just bought 1 bag.
Thankfully, Max is here. I think he only ate 1 though.
And then the Danish.
Yeah,
I don't know why I bought them.
I actually usually prefer the raisin ones.
The raisin what?
Bagels.
Oh.
But I like.
And I was like,
I like both.
Should I get something? Like, no.
Like,
like,
that would have been a lot.
No, that's it. Like, no.
Oh, today when you went?
Yeah, I was like, I have to do something. Like, I have to start eating better. Well, it's not that I eat like bad. Like, it's like we eat like fast food every day, or it's not like that. But it's just, I just gained weight so easily, and then I'm not active. I haven't gone to the gym.
I feel like, especially when you have like a large amount of food at your house, you're kind of like, I need to eat this or it's gonna go bad. It's just there, you know?
I've gained like in almost 2 years. Okay, so May is gonna be 2 years. I don't know. Maybe I gained at least 8 pounds.
I've gained like 10 or 15 pounds since I met
like
Max.
8 to 10 pounds maybe.
I swear, I met Max, and then like 5 months later or 6, that's when I started.
¿Por qué dices que 10? Why do you say I gained 10 pounds?
Hey, I don't know, I'm just guessing.
Yeah,
I have to go out to the freezer and find something. The time snuck up on me. Okay, let us know what you're gonna cook. You're gonna find something. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul. We're talking about
weight gain.
weight gain.
No, I
know.
I wish I was like one of those women who like gained weight in the right places. Cause literally all my weight goes to my cheeks and not the bottom cheeks.
Yeah, cheeks. I feel like my weight goes. It's all like up here. It's all like.
Yeah, like it makes me look top heavy, like my stomach.
But yeah, I'm gonna get on a diet. Starting
tomorrow. You still have Chinese food left over.
I mean, I can eat it.
You can eat all these foods, but you just need to like go to the gym.
I don't want to like super restrict myself.
Just make sure. No, like
and I need to go to the gym.
You can go to the gym, and you can eat what you want in moderation, but make sure you're also adding in like protein.
Yeah.
You know, like healthy stuff in there.
Yeah.
Because it's not good to restrict yourself completely. Hush.
¿Eh? ¿Qué dice? What'd she say?
You're gonna find something fine.
What did he say? You're gonna find something. Oh, because he's making fun of her. Dumb. No, don't be a bully.
This has 1 gram of carbs.
1 gram of carbs. Have you ever done the cheese tortilla? I think it was like too much, no?
Cheese tortilla, what is that?
Yeah, where they put the
cheese
on the
just
pan.
put a piece of cheese.
Yeah, no, they just put the cheese on the pan. Yeah.
I've seen it, but
or sometimes they put it like on the sandwich.
I guess for people on keto. But no, tortillas are better. I was about to say, how are you gonna find something?
Has anybody else like have issues with the new like keyboard thing? Have you? Like you're typing and then algo más sale and then you send it and it's like, what the heck, I didn't type that.
I was trying to help you. It's trying to help.
It makes me sound
slow.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just
it's autocorrect.
Is it only the iPhone? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah, pero como que it's messing up a lot.
No, not yet. We're gonna put them in the oven.
Yes.
Right now. This is bleach, right?
Yeah, that's bleach. Y si sale negro, I don't know why sale negro.
What the heck?
No, I think it's something in there that makes it like black, like right here. Maybe it has like a metal.
Yeah.
Like
my mom's like, yeah, that's bleach. But if it comes out black, I don't know. Black bleach.
No,
I think the bleach is like stainless and it's just
right? It's like it has metal in there. So
I'm ready.
alrighty. Deja buscar los ¿Dónde puse el queso? ¿Por queso? Mexican one? The Mexican one?
Okay, I kind of want to like organize or I think we should both organize it because it's my mom's kitchen. But your pantry, I feel like I want to like organize it. Because it gives me a little bit of anxiety. I feel like we just throw stuff in there.
I kind of did. I kind of organized it a little bit. ¿Qué no ves abajo? Abajo no estaba así.
Until you bought the box.
Until I bought the baskets.
So we're gonna use this. Cotija. We're gonna add this on top. And then this crema.
When it's done. Okay. How do I do this?
Okay, let me wash my hands.
So I guess.
So yesterday my mom got Chinese food from, what is it called? China Go-Go? Something like that.
Yeah.
And literally I like that place. It's really good. But it smells like egg in there. Like straight up egg.
I could put it closer, but it's like no, ponlo. You can stand here. You can wrap them up. I'll put. Okay.
Wait, what?
I'll put this.
Okay, I hope you guys can see us.
So I make the tortilla, and then.
Oh, so I'm gonna go here.
Yeah. Then if you want, can you put the camera right there?
Mm-hmm.
I think you can put the camera right there.
Oh, let's see if that'll work out. Well, they're gonna see you mostly.
No, because just turn it over a little bit. Turn it over this way.
Oh, like my face?
Yeah. Okay.
Ready. I have the cheese here, and I have the chicken, and I have the pan where we're gonna put the enchiladas in. I don't know why this gives me anxiety. It's like pointing at me.
Oh, here, use this para sacar la tortilla. Yes.
Okay.
And then I think I'm gonna need one. I'm gonna need a spatula. And then do you want? Do you want to get that with your fingers or
My fingers.
Okay.
They're clean.
I have to wait till this gets hot.
Is there gonna be leftover chicken? I don't think so.
No?
I think you should maybe fill them up.
Like pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay.
More protein.
Yeah. Okay. ¿Qué hacemos con el caldo?
A soup. I feel like we can make. Why don't we make the gnocchi? The gnocchi.
Oh wait, ¿qué es esto?
Can we use that broth for gnocchi?
You should ask Peak.
Oh yeah.
Peak, what would you use the chicken broth
For. I was like chicken noodle soup. Okay, that's obvious, but that's kind of lame.
I don't know if she's still in it.
I think she's busy looking for something to cook. I saw this TikTok that said that Americans, on average, they eat more Mexican food than Italian food. I like both. But I think the reason is that Mexican food is just cheaper. And also, like, Italian food, I feel like a lot of restaurants just throw spaghetti and they're like, that's Italian food. But I feel like in my opinion, from my experience, you have to really look for a really good Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
And yeah, Italian food isn't cheap, right? Like when you go out, I mean, you can get 2 tacos at a taco truck for like $5.
I guess. Well, the tacos El Gordo, they're like over $4 now each.
And they're little?
Yeah, como los tacos.
Oh my
like,
god.
Yeah. I was like...
I was telling my mom, I was like, no offense, but a lot of street vendors, they have like, the prices are too high. Like taco trucks.
Because I mean, what... Like, do they have to...
Oh, La Michoacana. That's what's too expensive.
Because I understand when you have a location, like an actual building, like you have to pay rent, you know, and all this stuff. Let's say you just pay rent. Let's say the owner pays all the utilities, but let's say you just pay the rent. Like, I get it. But when you're selling from a taco truck or like a stand,
and your tacos are like $5.
I think all you need is a permit. And you have to pay to stand. I mean, I don't know. Or do you? I don't know. If you're standing outside a business, do you have to pay them? Like, but then the sidewalk is not the business. I don't know.
The sidewalk?
The sidewalk.
No, there's a lady near, okay, not that close to the house, but a few blocks away from here, that my mom bought tamales from, and they were gross. And how much were they?
I don't know, like $3 each.
$3 each.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a bad price.
I mean, we ate. They weren't like, oh my gosh, like we can't eat them. Like we just took a bite and we threw it away. Not that, tampoco no tanto así, but yeah, they were not.
Yeah.
They were not good. And I'm just like, no, they were supposed to be the corn of tamales. And they look a little bit brown. I was like, what is it brown? I'm like, what's that flavor? I'm like, oh, it's cinnamon. So she added cinnamon to them, which is interesting.
So lo saco.
Yeah, just make sure it has, and then los sacas.
And then put the cheese, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that smells so good. Oh my gosh. Is that enough? Because I want to be able to close it, you know?
Tú vas a saber.
I'm nervous, guys.
Is it too big? Un burrito.
It's okay.
You're not gonna wrap it like a taco?
How?
Like roll it like a rolled taco.
And then flip it or just leave it like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it won't open.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna. It doesn't matter si tengo salsa, right? I mean, everything's gonna go.
Yeah. No, it doesn't matter.
Thankfully, Lori isn't bothering us. She's sleeping.
Yo pensé que se iba a comer el pollo porque lo saqué. And I was like,
Oh,
I
I mean, she'll smell it, but
she's not.
she's not Cheetah.
She would get on top of it.
Cheetah? Yeah, oh my god. Cheetah is Lori's sister? No. Literally all day, all she does is just
Eat.
bother whoever's in the kitchen.
¿De veras? Oh my god.
And if she's not doing that, then she's just sleeping. But when she's not sleeping, she's doing that. Yeah. She's like the least active cat. So she's like chubbier. But she's super cute. She's always purring.
Let me turn on the oven.
Ooh, it's looking good. And then we're gonna add another layer of cheese.
Oh, it was like another layer. Like you want to make a casserole?
Cheese. Ew.
¿Te acuerdas before I would make a casserole? Enchilada casserole? ¿Te acuerdas?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? You guys were little. Es que era más fácil.
When we were little, we would just eat anything or what?
No, it was just easier to like...
To make?
Yeah. And I would like not even make the enchiladas. I would just buy it. A canned one.
Oh. There's this lady on TikTok. She's all famous because she does like videos where she's like, what does it say? Like plating, or like, is that even a word? For serving my kids food.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the videos are her like giving them like bad food, like unhealthy food. And everyone's going crazy about it.
¿De veras? I don't even know which one's good so good.
Everyone's like, oh my god, I would never do that to my child. And I'm like, what the heck? It's not your child anyways. I mean,
Pues, ¿qué le dan? Like, how bad is it?
like donuts, and then like a side of slices of apple, and then maybe like I don't know, chicken nuggets. I don't think it's that bad. And also a lot of people think like just because you record a video,
giving your kids soda and candy in their
yeah,
lunch.
soda and candy, that's crazy. But people think like, oh, this person posted this video, they're doing this every day. They feed their kid this, whatever they're feeding them every day, and it's like, you don't know what goes on in their everyday lives, you know. You can't judge off of one video. I mean, same with me. Like, I post mukbangs and people probably think like all I do is eat all day. Or like eat out all the time. No, that's not how it is. I would love for it to be like that. I wish I had the money for that. Ew, who's that? La pelota woke up.
What's that noise?
I think it's la pelota.
Oh. It's the thing.
I call Lori la pelota. A ball. I call her a ball. Oh, she's still sleeping. I thought I heard her.
Quiero fireball.
On a Sunday?
Blessed day. You bless my day with the fireball.
Is Alfonso coming soon?
Yeah.
Ew. Tell him he's uninvited. And then otros así,
Yeah.
Two? What fit?
I don't know. Well, we'll see.
Tell him to not forget Lori's outfit. He said that he bought her something.
Years ago.
When she was tiny.
So we'll see.
My Lori's gonna be, she's gonna turn 2. So she's a 1-year-old, she's baby.
The 1-year-old child.
Mm-hmm. What is it, March? I think it's March 28th. I think.
Like in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, this one's too thick, I think. Probably gonna have like 4 of these. More than enough. I think another one fits here. Why is this so much easier than last time? We made a mess on this. Because we were frying them.
I don't remember. No, we didn't try them.
Oh.
Maybe the temperature was too, I don't know.
I guess we're gonna have some leftover chicken. Or some tinga.
Oh, you wanna make the
No, I don't know. I was just saying. What were you gonna say?
Oh, but no tienes, did you buy the...
Chipotle?
Yeah.
I got one.
So how many? What?
2 more? Or 1 more?
I'll just put that and that's it. 1. Yes. I'm probably not throw those. Yes.
So how did you make the sauce exactly?
Le eché del guajillo, del California, garlic, onion, and poquito orégano y comino.
So when does it actually start getting very hot here? Or like when you start
like
feeling
May,
it?
I think. May. I think it's like May.
We have 2 more months.
That's what I remember.
Is that one gonna fit here?
Just stuff it in there. Alright.
You are like the perfect amount of cheese.
No, we're gonna put more cheese on top now.
Oh. Well, the enchiladas. For the inside.
Let me get some oil.
There you go.
Okay. Want more salsa? Get a little bit more salsa.
She's putting the rest.
I think I'll put all of it, but a mí me gustan en el horno. A lot of people.
Like crispy? Or
No,
what's the
just
difference?
like, I don't know. I just like it in the oven. Quita el desno. Lots of cheese. ¿Ya no te hace daño el queso? No. ¿Eh?
I feel like my stomach. Wait, you don't need this anymore, right? I feel like I'm already used to like drinking coffee and eating cheese.
Oh, so you think you got used to it?
I think so. I think. Oh, it smells good.
Smells delish.
I'm gonna wash this. How long do you put it in there for?
And where?
In the oven?
Maybe, I don't know, like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Because I mean, it's already cooked, you need to heat it up. $20 minutes.
I'm almost singing that song.
Happy, happy, happy. Because they use it for the cats, right?
Yeah. Where it's like jumping.
Yeah.
The jumping cat.
Yeah, I guess I made a lot of salsa. You can use it for chilaquiles.
Ooh! gym this week. Right?
Well, I don't know.
After complaining, she's like, I don't know. You know what? I actually want to go to that park to walk around. I think that's actually like a really nice like place to do some exercise. Just to like walk, you know. Chapa's Park. Actually, I think she liked the smaller one.
What, Becky?
Yeah. She doesn't know what she likes.
But she's so friendly. She's such a little social butterfly. Ni quiero andar con contigo.
Yeah. I like that really big park.
What did I tell you that
oh,
little
because they have ducks there.
What did I tell you that little girl's name was? Mari. The little girl. What's that? Oh, I was gonna say Mari Chui.
So yesterday, Lori made a friend, I guess. The cat was outside, but like near the window, and they were trying to like smell each other. Yeah. It was in heat.
Yeah, the cat from outside was in heat, and she wanted. She was like, hey, do you know the...
Oh, she's like, are you a lesbian? She was like, are you a boy?
They cooked me up. No, they know, no, they know.
Yeah, they know. No, I think...
No es como los perros. Like, honestly, the dogs are so dumb that
I think...
for their males.
What was I gonna say? I already forgot. There's a bunch of seeds. Oh yeah, I think the cat got close because that's where I left food the other day. He was looking for something for a snack. Ooh. Why do I feel like I have something in my throat? Gosh, man. I always need to moisturize because my hands get super dry. Did you put the time?
No. Happy, happy, happy.
¿Qué pasó?
What? What did you do? What?
No, why did you put that?
What did I put where? I'm over here. I'm over here. My phone is over there. Yeah.
Ew.
Oh, sí, cómo no.
Ew. Okay, so I've been getting like scam texts and not really calls, but texts. I got like 3 texts saying something about Wells Fargo, that someone used my number and they're asking, or they're showing the code.
And you don't even have Wells Fargo.
I don't. They're trying to like create an account or something. I don't know. Kind of weird. No, I'm not gonna fall for it. I know a lot of people fall for that.
This better be good.
You'd be surprised. Like, not only do old people fall for these stuff, but people my age too. I'm ready. Ooh, that crema. Why is it a little like beige?
Because it's Oaxaqueña.
Can I smell it?
Smells like Lori.
Ooh, oh, it actually smells like baby.
Like baby's breath?
Yeah.
And not the flour? You know, the flour baby's breath? No? You
No, I don't know what that is.
It's like, casi se ve como esa. The rose. They usually sell it with the roses and stuff, and it's like really small.
Smells like milk. Like baby.
Quiero fireball.
I want to see. Let me see it. Oh, I can't see it. My mom's gonna drink.
I'm gonna drink water.
Ew. What kind of water is that? I'll have some too, but with my enchiladas. I don't want to get super drunk. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want.
I was gonna
I don't want to black out.
Eh?
I was gonna say I don't want to black out. But that only happens when you eat nothing.
Do you want that or do you want...
I do.
I have to wait till...
You know what I want to do? I want to get the mango pulp and put it around. Yeah.
Yes. Es que Liri. ¿Dónde está la luz?
What luz?
My ring light.
In that little room.
Se ve como oscuro, ¿no? ¿O no?
Okay, so I'm gonna put this around my cup. It's like mango pulp with like chile. Yeah. And I'm gonna put some chili mango buzzball. I think I'm gonna water it down because I wish I had sparkling water because I would mix it with that, but
There's ginger ale.
but not yet. Not yet. Hopefully this gives me energy. Okay, I don't think alcohol gives you energy, but because I wanna do my workout later.
Oh, what would give you energy if you have coffee and liquor?
Really? Yeah. Well, I already had coffee earlier. Does that count? Now people can see my ojeras. Yeah, I used to use it. I don't know why now I'm just being lazy. Actually, I didn't even think about it.
Think about what?
The ring light. I'm just waiting. I'm like super excited.
¿Quieres some? I kind of.
It's $3.70. You read it? Cause I'm looking at it.
Put this on the stove so it can. Loosen up. Esto lo voy a poner en un traste o algo.
If we don't finish it, Lori will. The cheese and the crema.
La Loris.
But it's actually melty. Why is there a random tomato here?
It's all of it. I mean, I should throw it away.
Oh.
I mean, it smells. It is. Mmm. Está bueno este queso.
I'm gonna try the cheese. What the heck? Tastes like stinky feet.
So do you want to make this with the? Well, you say you just add the chipotle, no? Oh, y cebolla or no?
Oh yeah. She sent me the ingredients. It's easy. I like tinga because it's like healthier than other stuff. Ow, I'm itchy.
It's melty. Why do you want to call me? Okay, so
that happened.
like, okay, can I call you?
My mom's trying to sell something, and this person's like, "Can I call you?" It's just an old person. I know older people are like that.
Yeah, they don't have a.
It's either an older person or it can be an older person who's trying to scam you, or it's just a scammer. Yeah, don't. Just by looking at the name and the no profile picture.
Yeah, and it has nothing.
Yeah. Weirdo.
Okay, so ignore.
They're trying to hide.
Ignore that. Ignore that person.
No, I wanted to get something on offer.
I'm gonna be like, I don't have a phone.
What? Yeah, say that. I wanted to get something from OfferUp, and this lady was like, text me, and I was like, no, thank you. Maybe don't ignore my messages. Turn on your notifications. I don't know.
Oh my god, can you count? ¿Cuántas piezas trae? Like, you can literally count them.
That's funny. Maybe she's just trying to make sure. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Some people, they take pictures of something. Like, it's like something that's connected to something, but they're like, no, I'm only selling this. And I'm like that happened to me yesterday or 2 days ago. I was like, why would he post that then?
How do you say description in Spanish?
Descripción. What? Descripción. Descripción, no?
No, description.
I think it's yeah, descripción. This.
Oh yeah.
The heck?
Oh shoot, I didn't hear right.
Is it almost ready? Hey, the ice is melting. Okay, it's ready. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one piece of ice.
I'm telling you, like were these people dropped? Dropped how many times in their lifetime? Like you can't. I can't deal.
No, they weren't dropped. They didn't have cribs. They couldn't even afford. Okay, that doesn't really make sense because someone can drop.
Is this the one I liked? I don't know if I like this one or the lemon one.
How am I supposed to do that? Okay, so I'm gonna try to put.
Oh no, this is not the one I like.
What's not?
No, I like the other one.
I'm gonna put a little bit of the pulp on here, just a little bit. I'm just kidding. You're like, you think I'm weird?
Wow.
It's gonna be.
But it's like that I'm taking like a shot of NyQuil. Of NyQuil.
Of bleach.
Oh, me gusta el de limón.
Wait, so people die if they drink bleach?
Pues sí, es veneno.
What if it's an accident?
If it's an accident. Do you want another one? Or just...
Yeah, another one. Because... Okay, so this is how it looks. Now I get the bola. And now I'm gonna wait for it to melt a little bit. I'm gonna wait until the enchiladas are ready. You mixed it with something?
I don't have a phone.
Yeah.
Did I mix it with something? No.
Then why is it like that?
Why is it
Oh,
like
you got that?
Yeah. Should we check it?
Mm-hmm.
You could give her some competition. What did we say? I don't remember. Talk about the drinking?
Honestly, I'm the same. I'm like, I was saying something and then they say something, but I'm like, what was I saying?
Yeah.
I got that from my mom.
No, es que because the chat is like slow. So you know, like you're like talking and talking, and then somebody comments on something that you already said. And
Yeah.
like, what did I say?
Yeah. Okay, this is what it's looking like. I think this is too much. But...
Ow.
She's checking it. Ooh!
Just leave it for 5 more minutes.
No, I can't wait. I'm starving. How's the video you did with your boyfriend and you were like, I don't go out to make connection. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Let me try to remember. I remember saying that, but what video was it? With the waiter. What were we talking about? Oh my god, that's funny. That's such a like throwback. Let me try to remember. What video was that? Was I like... What was I talking about? What were we talking about? It's gonna take me a while to remember. Okay, I don't remember. There's so many videos that I posted, like I can't remember.
So you don't. So if you remember why you said it, so you don't care about them being friendly or them like commenting on something about you, or like you wouldn't like it if they said, oh, I like your makeup, or where did you get those earrings, or you would be bothered by it?
No, because my purpose of going to a restaurant isn't like, no, I'm not saying like I wouldn't, like I'm not gonna be mad because you're like complimenting me. Mm-hmm. Like I don't mind it, but it's not my goal when I go out to eat, you know? Mm-hmm. Adam, you guys were in the car and talking about waiter. But I mean, what was the title of the video? Because I don't remember. Like, I remember I said that. And I remember even my cousin was like, she thought it was funny too. But, or someone thought it was funny. I'm going to have to look through all my videos. And it was with Max. Oh. Okay, that was when, I think that was when when I was skinnier. Mm-hmm. That was like 2 years ago or 3, almost 3 probably.
Oh, you know what?
Like
you
months into the relationship.
Was very short.
Wait, let me try to remember the video.
Very short story time with the waiter, with the waitress.
What?
So, okay, what would you do? What would you do?
Looked at each other like, oh yeah, I remember that too. I remember that too.
Okay, what would you do?
Because we were both laughing, like we thought it was funny.
Well, okay, what would you do if the waitress was... Okay, you were... Okay, I'll tell you how it was, kind of. So, what if you were with a group of people? You know, other guys, other girls. Nobody within really nobody else. It was just like all friends. Mm-hmm. But you and your boyfriend were there. But the rest were just like pretty much just all friends. They were not couples or anything. So you kind of sat next to your boyfriend, but you also sat next to somebody else. Mm-hmm. So what would you think if the waitress like already assumed that you were with the other guy? You wouldn't think that's a bit like rude? Because she should assume that you could be with either or. Mm-hmm. Right?
Because
like,
wouldn't you guys?
Think, yeah. Wouldn't you think like she shouldn't be even be asking in the first place? Like, because obviously if she's asking,
what was she asking?
I don't remember.
Or she was insinuating like, oh, you're a couple.
Yeah. Yeah, me and somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no. Like, and she was just like, and then her being extra friendly with him. You know?
I feel like, I don't know, because like if you're in that, if you're a waitress, you just have to be extra friendly, or not extra friendly, because you have to think about it, they want tips.
Yeah, but
And
why
like,
isn't she like being like talking to the other people more than?
well, maybe she thinks that he's cute. She can't think that.
Yeah, but like, not that's what I'm saying. How would you feel though? Like,
I mean, I'd be like, I guess kind of jealous, but at the same time, like, she's not getting a tip. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, the thing is that you have to be nice when you're a waitress, but at the same time, if it's obvious that they're kind of flirting, it's gonna trigger you. Like it.
No, he wasn't flirting with her. But I can already tell. Like she went up to him. It was like, okay, because he was like pretty much sitting alone over here, and I was like over there, right? Mm. So I guess he was at the head of the table, and I was like over there. And then I think I was.
You were alone?
I was with somebody else.
Oh, you were with somebody else.
No, we were like in a group. It was some other people, and the other guy was next to me, and she already assumed that I was already with him. That guy was with the other guy. Mm. And I was like, no. Like, I even made a face. I even made a face.
You guys both look like, okay, I already read that. I mean, that's a weird situation. I'd be uncomfortable too, but I'd just be like, okay, no. Like, okay, can you take out the enchiladas?
Es que no. Like, don't assume.
Okay, you're mad that people assume.
Yeah. Because your job is to be a waitress and yeah, be friendly, but don't be like, oh, you're with that guy? Like, what is your, why do you want to know? Why do you care?
Yeah. But it's a way to, like, start the plática, you know? Like,
No. If you were there, you would, like, if it had happened to you the way it happened to me, then you would have been like.
Okay, that guy was that ugly? Were you offended because he was ugly or something?
No, but I kind of was like, I kind of felt bad afterwards because I was like, oh no. Like, I was like that. I was like, okay, well, I don't want to be mean, but the girl was like, ¿por qué andaba atrás de sus huesitos, sus huesotes?
I'm still trying to remember that video. What that he's talking about. Oh my god, it smells so good.
Do you think it'll like
melt through? That is delicious.
¿Cuántos quieres? ¿Dos?
It smells really good.
You want two?
Yeah. Okay, this is. I'm gonna want more, but enchiladas. I'm gonna add some cheese and crema.
More cheese.
This crema is super thick.
Oh, I should have like watered it down.
I'm not gonna put too much.
Put a dollop.
Oh, I have this.
Oh. Es que te miré que you were spreading. I was like, why don't you get a spoon? Let me get a fork.
Okay, it doesn't look that fancy, but it doesn't matter because it's gonna come out of my butthole.
Ay, no te digo.
Oh my god, it smells so good. You didn't eat that much.
No, for both of us. Para los frijoles. You want it small? It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. Thank you. So this is the look. Las moms siempre critican. No, don't say that.
What?
You're gonna offend my mom.
What do you say?
That las moms always criticando.
Pues sí, es parte de nuestro trabajo, no criticando. Si no, ¿para qué servimos?
Okay, I'm gonna try it. Oh, I need avocado. You said if you fried them first.
No, we didn't fry them.
Avocado?
Oh, sí salió picoso. It's a little spicy.
No.
Well, have a few more
For
bites.
you. Es que you have to understand that I eat spicy noodles. The really spicy noodles. I'm used to like really spicy foods.
Okay, como dicen los gringos, they have a kick to them.
Mm-hmm. That sounds more accurate. I'm kind of obsessed with avocado.
Some lime.
Are you white? Don't judge, because some Mexicans, depending on the area in Mexico, they do weird stuff.
Did Peekaboo say what she was making for dinner?
I don't think so.
This is like one of the. Why we're like. Why is it like all the way up? Well, I mean all the way down. This is like one of the meals.
Because you're short.
This is like one of the meals that I would make up a lot.
When?
Estaban chiquitas.
Really? Está bien duro. Bien crunchy. Oh, yeah, crispy. Oh my god, the avocado. Está crusty.
What you drinking?
We're drinking Buzzball.
I'm drinking this one.
We're drinking this one.
But I feel like they're never ending Buzzball.
It's good. I
already had like a few drinks. I mean, not today, but
I put I moisturize my hands. They kind of, they have like these things to eat with our hands. I don't want to eat
crema.
Yeah.
Use that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's vlog, so you can't see it there. Let me show it.
I know.
Yeah, well, we got these. So my boyfriend brought these for Christmas, so we can like drink for I think Christmas and New Year's. So yeah, I had never tried them before. They're pretty good.
I know. And I remember when I tried, I was like, "Why is it so strong?"
Yeah, I mean they are, but at the same time they're not. I don't know. It's good. But yeah, it's because they sell them así chiquitos.
Mm-hmm.
¿Tú lo has visto? Oh, you've tried the other ones, no?
The strawberry one and the, what is it? There's like a coffee one. Mm-hmm.
Dame la crema. Yeah, like people drink them like como si fueran energy.
Like Shawty Babe.
She does? She drinks them? She drinks them?
Mm-hmm.
¿Qué pasó con la Shawty Babe?
I remember before, like, she got famous, I would always laugh at her videos. And I would show my mom.
And how many?
Mom would be like, ¿por qué se ve así? We're like, está rara? No, you did something like that.
I did? So, how many followers did she have cuando you started watching her? A couple thousand?
Maybe like.
Yeah, so you can go bowling with. I have never heard of these before. Whoa, I'm not a drunk either.
I just want the dulce. I mean, I like drinking, but literally like an hour or two after drinking, I'm just like, I get so tired.
Let me get 2 more. Ay, sí, Rach, pero cuando te ibas, antes del match.
You're bringing that up.
Okay, you don't want to bring it up.
No, yeah, bring it up. I already spoke about it.
Okay, cuando te ibas a los clubs, ¿cuánto tomabas?
I literally would probably just drink like 1 drink, and I wouldn't even pay for it.
So do you regret like your short-term clubbing days? Because you didn't do it for that long. You literally did like for a few months.
I don't regret it.
Did you have fun at least? I know there was like a lot of drama, but did you have fun?
I don't regret.
Did you have fun for the most part?
It was fun. It was just
like not.
Let's get once. I blacked out.
It's because the girls. I felt like, okay, from what I remember, the girls weren't really friends. They were just like going out.
Okay. Here's the issue. I made friends with. I became friends with my coworkers, and you should know.
No, because lo que tú me contabas. Tú me contabas que they seem kind of jealous sometimes.
Of what?
Of you.
I don't think I ever said that.
Yes, you told me. She's like, yeah, she seems jealous because
I think you're talking about one specific person. But
yeah.
I'm talking about everyone.
No, about one.
No.
So it was just one. The rest.
I've actually been like I want to talk about that in a video, but
okay.
No, it's true. Like you should never become friends with your coworkers, like, or at least don't expect anything from your coworkers, and that was my mistake. Because there's always gonna be drama. There's always gonna be drama. Yeah, she's my mom. There's always gonna be drama, and it's not even worth it. Like, literally, my advice to people, anyone, don't get close to your coworkers. Don't become friends with your coworkers. Yeah.
No, I mean, it's because you can become friends. Mm-hmm. Like, a coworker can be a potential friend.
No. If you want drama in your life, yeah, but
how? But if you no.
When you're a friend, okay. When you're a friend,
okay,
you're gonna start wanting to get close to that person. Le vas a estar contando cosas de tu vida. That's literally the worst thing you can do with your coworkers.
No. But yeah, that's why you start off. You're not gonna, meet your coworkers like for the first time and then just.
Okay, when you have friends, don't you tell them some of your problems or something about your personal life, or I have kids, I have a family.
You slowly tell them like your
stuff. So either way you end up telling them.
So once you start like you start trusting them. You can slowly start. Maybe you can say something like small, like this or whatever, and then you see how they react, and then I mean, obvio, you're not gonna. It's like friendship is also like it's like a relationship, pues. So you're not gonna be like.
Well, yeah, but just because you have a coworker doesn't mean you have to become friends with them. I mean, from my experience, from my experience, I don't recommend for anyone to become friends or very close to their coworkers because of what I've experienced.
I feel like telling coworkers anything outside of work feels. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, it's obviously people that you don't trust. Because I feel like there can be a friendship in the workplace, but
I had one coworker. I'm gonna expose it all. One coworker who had a boyfriend. I was single. My other coworkers were single. There was some weird guy who was like an ex-con, who was a creep. Oh my god, it's such a long story. Like, pretty much, one of my coworkers, she had a boyfriend. Her boyfriend was weird. Like, he was like weird. So we would go out with that girl and her boyfriend, and the boyfriend was being weird with I don't want to say, I guess my manager, which I was close to, and she was like my age. So he started off, before I think I even got that job, she had told me, my manager told me, like, oh, her boyfriend was like trying to like, they were like at a club and like I guess he was like trying to like touching her, like being like,
so he was cheating on,
pretty much like being like weird when his girlfriend wasn't around. And then there was a situation where he was being kind of weird, talking about me, and it made the girlfriend uncomfortable, which I understand. But at that point, because my manager never told the girl with the boyfriend, with the creepy boyfriend, that he was weird with her because she didn't really want to start like drama. And I would always tell her, like, I think you should tell her, because that's kind of weird. Like, if you're, like, acting like that's why I'm saying you shouldn't become friends with your coworkers.
Pues no luego.
Because imagine, like, one of my coworkers or managers did end up telling this girl that her boyfriend was being weird with her. Like, are you supposed to tell them? If you're, like, really, like, if that's really your friend.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, like...
But they were not really friends then.
I guess not.
Themselves. I feel like, okay, what do you think is, like, a good definition of a friend? Like, somebody
not hiding...
Somebody that tells you the truth, right? Mm-hmm. Somebody that tells you, like, what gives you advice. And if that other friend gets all offended because you're trying to give them advice, what do you do?
And the thing is that the girl with the creepy boyfriend, she was like, she was gonna marry him, or she was thinking about marrying him, and I was like it's hard to. I didn't want to make it seem like it's either I tell her the truth, and she could be like, "Thank you for telling me," or she could be like, "You're just jealous. You're just making stuff up. That didn't really happen," you know, which can cause more drama. So it's just like. That's why I say, don't become friends with your coworkers. Who I was kind of friends with got mad. I wanted to say, and the thing is, she probably wanted. Yeah, it's like honestly, the best thing you can do is just not involve yourself in like any drama. Like anything. Like if anything, what you should do is make stuff up. Okay, I'm gonna confess. I think it was my last job or the job before that. I literally made up these crazy stuff and everyone believed it. Remember? Okay. I think I had told my mom and my sister.
What did you do? Ay, ya me siento un poquito tipsy. Oh. Ay, dicen que no debes decir eso. Según, pero pues no pasa nada. Ya me siento tipsy.
It's good, my mom. I don't feel like you've experienced like you never really
work. No, I don't want to.
You worked at Jack in the Box. And that's it.
No, I don't want to say like the type of work I do. I'm not gonna say.
Her work doesn't really involve that.
Yeah. Like, I work by myself. I'll just say that. So yeah. Okay. So when I did work with people, it was kind of crazy in there. It was kind of crazy. I was like, whoa. A lot of so there was this person that I had no idea. Like, you know how when you know somebody has a crush on you or somebody kind of likes you, like you just know, ¿verdad? Like, no, ni me pasó por aquí, like, nada.
He was being a creep.
No, he wasn't. Like, he wasn't being a creep at all. And one of my other coworkers was like, so this was like during the time I was married. And he's like, oh, actually, no. See, when I worked at so my first job was at Jack in the Box.
I remember you told me.
About the guy at Jack in the Box? Yeah. Yeah, so I did have like an encounter there with the guy. Like, and everybody knew I was married. And he was like, no soy celoso.
Ew. Honestly, like...
But I didn't last long there, you know.
When you work at a restaurant, there's always creeps.
So this guy at my other job, he was like, I didn't know. So my other coworker, which was a male also, he's like, oh, he really likes you. And I was like, what? Like, I was like shocked.
Was he cute?
He was older. Well, I was like, what, 22? Around 22, 23? And he was, I think, almost 40 or something.
Ew.
Yeah. No, maybe like in his 30s, maybe. I don't know. Close to 40.
Too
Yeah, maybe
old.
around 40. And I was like in shock. I was like, what? Really? I'm like, no. He's like, yeah. And people had told me about him before that he was with this other girl that used to work there before me. Mm-hmm. And that they would be making out and stuff. And
ew.
Yeah. But they also told me that he was married. But his wife was in another country.
What the heck?
Yeah. And I was like, but okay, so one time I was like, young. I'm not gonna say like a bit naive, I guess. And he was like, oh, I got something for you. I got a gift for you. I was like, oh my, I don't remember what I said exactly, but I was like, okay, well. Okay, so I'll just say it because it's not really saying what I do for a living. But okay, so I told him I was gonna go to school. I was gonna go to school again. So I thought yo pensé que me iba a dar like, I don't know, like a book. I don't know what I thought he was gonna give me, like something for school, Like, oh, he's being nice. He's gonna give me like something for school or something. And we went out to his car in the parking lot where we worked. And he was like...
You were married?
Yeah, I was married. But I was like, I didn't think anything of it.
You were like innocent. You were feeling like it was just an innocent thing.
Yeah, so we just went outside and it was still daylight, I think. It was not like in the middle of the night or anything like that. And he gave it to me, and so I'm like, oh, thank you.
What was it?
So when he gave it to me, I put it in my car, and I was like, okay. I don't know if he told me not to.
What was it?
So when I opened it, I was like opening it carefully. Like when I was opening it, I was like, okay, wait, maybe this isn't right, So I was like opening it like con cuidado, like not to mess it up. Mm-hmm. And it was a perfume. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, no, this is not right.
Was it a cheap one?
So I was like, no, like as I wrapped it up again.
I'm like, was it a cheap one?
No, I think.
But what Adam said, he was like that they would cat call him when he was 16. That's weird.
So
you're a child.
So yeah, I was like, no, this isn't right. So I'm like, you know what? No, I can't accept it. So I gave it back to him. And he just felt like all bummed and stuff. I remember this other guy que está todo obsesionado conmigo también.
I know how that feels. I've experienced that too.
In the same job, in the same place, and he gave me a CD. And he gave me a CD with like the song that he dedicated to me. I don't even remember like what the song was.
I haven't gotten a CD.
Hold on.
Wait, I haven't gotten a CD from a coworker, but I've gotten what are those called? The really big ones? That you put in the recorder thingy?
Oh, I don't know. So I listened to it and I was like, okay, whatever, And I had in the car. Y una vez se cayó en tu papá estaba ahí. And he's like, what's this?
You never told him?
Great. Your dad was like crazy jealous. I couldn't tell him anything sometimes. Like a lot of times I would tell him, but there was times like I just couldn't tell him.
I feel like sometimes, like in situations like that, and you're in a relationship with someone who's toxic, yeah, don't tell them, because then they'll think that you were looking for that. Especially because I know that.
I see. No, you see. But you know what? I would take 2 showers. I would take 2 showers back then, okay?
No, first of all, everyone stinks when you work at a restaurant. You probably smell like fried. Everyone smelled like...
No, this is not the restaurant. Oh. This is another job.
Oh. You know what I don't miss from working at restaurants? With stinky shoes. The non-slip ugly stinky shoes.
You mean your stinky
Mine.
feet? Your stinky feet, you mean.
No, the shoes, the actual shoes, they smelled. They stink. Just imagine walking around everywhere.
Of your foot.
The outside.
Oh, the outside? What?
Yes, it stinked.
Ya no tengo.
Okay, we're done. But yeah. Just drama.
Yeah, because they get wet from the mop water. I worked at a haunted maze when I was 16, and customers catcalled me every single night. What's catcalled?
Like they're like whistling at you or something. Being creepy. Like, you know when a guy sees a girl walking on the sidewalk? And he's like, hey, you're sexy.
Oh my God, I hate them. De los hombres esos cochinos que te dicen mamacita. Oh my God, I hate that. I hate that so much.
The creepy Mexicans.
Like, damn, I think that's so disgusting. I'm so glad, like, Pozo doesn't call me mamacita. Actually, I wouldn't let him call me mamacita.
Never say never.
Because that's what do you mean?
Never say never.
We've been together for 7 years and he's never called me mamacita. So I'm happy. I mean, that's just like... No.
Okay, I think if my boyfriend called me mamacita, I'd be like, okay. But if you're out here being a creep with other women in the street, catcalling them, then yeah, that's creepy.
No, I wouldn't. I don't know. I just think about that because when I was little, like still like a young teenager, I would be walking and then también pura mamacita. Oh no. And they were old, ugly, dirty men.
I don't think I've ever been told like mamacita. I've just been like honked at or like they'd be like, hey. Oh, I remember once. Yeah, I remember once. It was this señor, okay? It was literally a señor, like, in his 30s.
Oh, it was girls?
He was, like, in his 30s, and he was in his truck. It was, like, this big truck. And he was, like... This was the last time someone catcalled me, so it's been a while. Because I got fat now. I'm not that cute. But he was, like... Okay, I don't remember exactly what he said, but I remember what I said. I said, like, I think he said, like, hey, like, I want to take you out or something. Like, can I have your number? And I was like, I don't think my boyfriend would like that. And he was like, he doesn't have to know.
Yeah. That's why you have to be like, I'm not interested. I think there was this one time, this guy, before I moved here, this guy messaged me because I was on Facebook and I posted something, so he private messaged me. And then in the end he was like, he wanted something else, obviously. He's like, oh, can I go out with him? I'm like, no, I'm not interested. And I told him on phone, so I was like, and I felt like it kind of offended him that I didn't say like, oh, I have a boyfriend. Mm. But it's like, no, I'm not interested. Like, if I'm not interested, it's because I think you're ugly. Like,
It's annoying when you say, like, no, and I'm not interested, but they keep on
when you say, I feel like when you say you're not interested, it should be like, it's a nice way of saying you're ugly and I don't like you and I don't find you attractive. Like, that's what I think. But I guess he didn't see it that way.
They get wet from the mop
and
water.
Mexican and then I told him, okay, well, I'm with somebody, I didn't block him right away because I didn't want to be all dramatic, like, whatever. It's like, no big deal. And then I eventually blocked him because he was like, oh, so are you single yet?
Yeah, he's just waiting.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God. He's not feo. Like, he wasn't even cute. Why are all the ugly guys like más atrevidos? I mean, not that it like mattered, but it was just like even if I was like, okay, forget my boyfriend, I'm gonna go after him. Like, there's no respect. there's no respect in the person. Like, he's showing me that he has no respect. So he can do that to any other girl.
He can do that to you?
Yeah.
To anyone else.
Yeah.
That's true. What was I saying? The funniest part is as a scare. So I wouldn't say anything. Yeah. If someone's catcalling you, just... I don't know, I guess the best thing you can do is just ignore them. But it is annoying if they don't stop. You know?
Yeah. So do I have another?
Some people are like, they like insist on like, they want like either your number or your attention. And they're desperate.
Oh yeah, that was my stalker.
What stalker?
The stalker. The one I had. This guy, before I was with Alfonso. Yeah, he was like, I felt like, I don't know if it's just a Mexican thing. Like, is
your
it just,
stalker? Are you just calling him that?
No, I'm talking about somebody else.
Oh, the one. Oh, okay. I remember.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that? Or is it too much?
No, I can talk about it.
Tell them. Because that's like a serious thing. I don't think it's a serious thing, and like I'm telling you not to say it, but it's like, I think it's good for you to talk about it so that other people can be more aware. You know?
Well, okay. Do you think like Mexicans are more like,
I feel like
more intense, like when it comes to like relationships, like more like more
Mexicans?
controlling and more like,
it's good. A lot of Mexicans just aren't raised
well,
correctly.
so I'm talking about Mexicans that come from Mexico.
Yeah, they're usually not raised correctly. Or they don't have the guidance. They're not taught how to respect people or women.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of them
Yeah,
are like
he was like really like intense, like this guy. And I was like, when I told him no, like it's the end, he was like, I found out that he was like stalking me. Because he even told me.
Okay, are you going to tell the complete story?
Nah, pa' qué?
He was just a creep.
Yeah, he was just a creep, like. So, remember when we went to the baseball game?
He was there?
Yeah, we came walking from the taco shop, from the Mexican restaurant, remember? That night? Okay. We went to Petco Park, and then from there, I think we got an Uber or trolley, I don't know what we got, to the Mexican. I don't even remember the name of the Mexican.
Honestly, that was years ago. How do you remember that?
So from there, I'm like, let's just go walking to my house, like, because I didn't think it was that far, and it's not, but for Alfonso, tu tío estaba allí. Alfonso was there, and then you two were there. I don't know if somebody else was. I don't think, was his nephew there? I don't remember. So we went walking back, and it was like dark, you know, that street doesn't really have light where we used to live, so we were just, and yeah, I remember Alfonso was just being dumb, like saying his dumb jokes, and I was just like laughing and stuff. We weren't together yet then. I was kind of still with this stalker guy, but not really, because I was like, okay, just leave me alone. We were kind of talking, but like I was just pretty much just leave me alone. And I think he was calling me during the night, while I was out that one night. And we didn't get back to like after midnight, I think. And he's like, oh yeah, Mikey was with us. I remember, because I took Mikey home. And tu tío se fue con Alfonso, and you guys stayed. So I took Mikey home. Oh yeah, because they got an Uber, and I took Mikey home. And then he was calling me. I was like, oh, man, I don't want to answer. I told Mikey, oh man, I don't want to answer. And he's like, oh no, I understand. Like, I don't know how he understood that, but like, it was somebody that was calling me. Like, and then, so when I dropped off Mikey, I called him back and he was like, yeah, I saw you with that guy and you were laughing. And so I knew he was there, like at night. Like, yeah, he was stalking me. And he stalked me for a while too. Like, I remember I got in my car and all of a sudden he was there, like right next to my window. And then the neighbors were complaining about him because he was being all creepy. He's like, why is he looking in my car?
Oh no.
And I had to like kind of defend him, like, oh no, he was just waiting for me. Like, so there won't be drama, you know, because it was like this person, the neighbor was like all bothered, you know. It's like, why the is he like looking in my car, and you know, because I guess he thought he was gonna steal his car or whatever. Yeah. But he was hiding behind that car. Because he didn't want me to see him. Yeah. Like, he was just.
I think I remember. Did you?
Okay, and then and then I went to the bank. I remember this one time, and I got in my car, and I saw him. I was like, whatever. Like I was already with Alfonso. I was already with my like my boyfriend now. And I guess I told him. I don't remember if I told him I was with my boyfriend. That I had a boyfriend already. I think I did. And so I got in the car, and he got in the car.
Did you tell me this?
I think so. He got in the car, and I was like, "Get out!" Like, he wouldn't get out.
You didn't call the cops?
No, like I called Alfonso. I'm like, I'm gonna call my boyfriend to come now, and then that's when he got out. Isn't that like too much?
No, you should have called the cops and like you could have. ¿Cómo se dice? When you like.
I should have been like, call the cops and escondido, like just get my phone and just like 911 and just let them hear.
What is that called when you get something so that they won't be near you?
Oh, a restraining order? Yeah.
I mean, if it got to that point where he's stalking you and getting in your car.
But I think he finally realized that he got scared.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't realize.
Because I think he didn't think I was going to call cops, but I found out, no, he told me that his wife had called the cops on him once, but that it was because he didn't do anything, supposedly. But then it was obviously that he did. Like, why would his wife call the cops? Obviously, he was not with her anymore.
That you know.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't with her anymore. Because she had somebody else. Yeah. So, yeah, it was crazy times. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, some men are just crazy. I feel like I'm not saying it's like only the Mexicans, but como dices too, they're not raised right. So that's one reason why they act all crazy.
Look at her.
Ew.
She's saying hi.
My baby.
She's like, I woke up. Give me attention.
Dale cuero de pollo para que se ponga gorda.
My baby. How did you sleep, baby? Look at how pretty she is. You're so pretty.
¿Por qué parece Tizoc? La hermana de Tizoc. Loris.
Okay, I think we should get off now. We're tipsy. She's already big.
You know.
What do you mean? She's still a baby. She's still my baby.
You don't want me to say too much on here?
Oh yeah, if you're like tipsy.
No, pues eso no, pues it's okay.
Like, oh, it's 8 already? I was looking at that. You need to change that time.
Oh, 6 son las 8.
I had 4 enchiladas. But they're not even that big.
No.
It's like the season where cats start shedding, and it's like really annoying. I always end up with hair like on my face. But I guess we're gonna get off now.
How do you know you're like the amount of ¿cómo se dice? Battery that you have on your phone?
Oh, I can't see.
Oh, you can't.
When
see?
I'm live, I can't see.
Oh, really?
But that's why I brought it. Or sometimes, you know how sometimes it like appears, it says like 10%.
Oh. Yep. It's on my story time.
Yeah, I just want to lay down now.
¿Ya tienes sueño?
No. It's just the alcohol.
Blame it on the alcohol.
Sometimes I'm like, what's the point of alcohol?
It gets me really chatty.
It just makes me feel like tired, like.
¿De veras? Well, I feel like
I just want to go to bed.
I feel like if you're tired and you drink alcohol, it gets you more tired.
I wasn't tired though.
Well, that's how it happened. That's what happens to me. Like if I'm tired and I drink alcohol, I'll get more tired. So cuando salgo, like when I go out with Amboso, we go out at night, like to an event or something. Like, well, it's boxing, you know. But like, and if I feel tired, I have to drink coffee. It has to be something with coffee, or have coffee first, and then I can have alcohol. Porque si tomo alcohol, no, pues me voy a dormir.
Yeah, that's what happens to me. I want to fall asleep after drinking.
Yeah, so I have to drink something with caffeine, and so that I can stay up. Well, maybe not all night, but for a few more hours.
You know what I noticed here in Vegas? It's like
the people that like the Red Bull, they'll have Red Bull and like vodka or something like that.
Doesn't Red Bull kill you or something? It gives you energy?
Yeah, it has caffeine. Yeah. Oh, what have you noticed in Vegas?
I feel like it's different when you like visit. A lot of people are like, oh, I want to go to Vegas. I want to go to the Strip, stay at the Strip for a few days. I feel like people have this image of Vegas that it's like, oh, it's so fun. But it's like when you live here, it's different. Obviously, we're not always hanging out at the Strip. You know, there's more to Vegas than just like friggin' prostitutes or like.
No, it's because
like,
the thing is
partying.
What did he say?
Yeah, the enchiladas were good. Yeah, I've heard that Red Bull is just bad for you. Well, I mean, alcohol is bad for you too, but I'm here drinking it.
No, what was I gonna say? Okay, so the thing with like living here in Vegas and going to the Strip.
Let me say something.
Like, let's say you would think, oh, I'm gonna move to Vegas and I'm gonna go to the
fun.
Strip every week.
Yeah.
No, but you either don't want to pay for an Uber every week,
it's too expensive,
or you don't want to pay for the parking because you have to pay for parking. Well, there are a few places that you don't have to pay for parking on the Strip, but you know, I don't want to spend money on Uber. Like, I'll let Alfonso do. So when he comes, he does it. But then it's like more of a vacation for him because he doesn't live here. So
I feel like it's
but
not.
Once you start living here, you're like, oh no, I'm not gonna pay for that. I'm not gonna pay for that.
I feel like building a family here, living here, and wanting to have a family here. I don't think this is a good city for that. I think this is a good city if you want to live like your party lifestyle.
It's a good state to
live in. Or if you're
in.
single or like
It's a good state to live in, just like Texas and maybe some other states that are like you don't have to pay the income tax. And if you have a business, like if you have a big business, like obviously you want to have your business here in Nevada or Texas, and I think there's like some other states that you don't have to pay state income tax, state tax. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people like say that this is not the city to like raise a family.
Yeah, because of the education.
You have to live like in the best community, or you have to be able to afford like a private school for your child to have like the best education. You know,
because the education here is like one of the worst for kids.
I'm going to. Okay. Dicen que tiene lo más
malas
peor
vibras.
Educación.
Yeah.
Going to the strip all the time.
That's exactly what I've heard too.
Yeah. So I don't know about the university here. I haven't. Have you heard anything bad about the university?
Like, it's just funny to me because people think of Vegas as like, oh, it's so cool and nice, but it's actually ghetto. Like,
no, well, there are some nice areas.
Yeah, there are nice areas, but I think the areas that they talk about, like, oh, I want to go to the strip, oh, I want to go hang out and
this is
party,
more
that's
like
ghetto.
Yeah,
like it's ghetto.
This is more like a partying town. Like if you want to come and party
and be ghetto.
Well, you don't have to be ghetto.
And be dirty.
You don't have to be ghetto, but there is a lot.
Because I'm sorry, if you're
people.
getting drunk and you're going out, it's most likely gonna be ghetto.
Yeah, pussy.
You know.
Yeah. Especially if you go out to like Fremont. If you go to like a nice club.
If you go to a nice hotel or casino.
And a nice club.
Because there are nice ones.
Yeah.
Expensive, but nice.
So yeah, it's like a vacation. If you want to like party, go to a club, you know, enjoy like a nice pool, you know, and just like party. If you just like to party, then yeah, this is like a good place for you to come to. But oh yeah, well I mean it all depends, because I mean Purple Girl, she went to Cancun. I don't know if I should.
I think you told me about.
Yeah, Purple Girl went to Cancun, and she stayed like in a really nice resort. She stayed about like 4 nights. I don't know how many nights, 4 or 5 nights. And yeah, it was a decent price, I guess, but at the same time, you know, maybe more than you would spend here in a weekend. Mm-hmm. But you're at the beach.
Like she got what she paid for.
Yeah, because you're at the beach, super nice. Yeah. You know, she got free food, free drinks, you know, for the 4 or 5 days she was there. So it all depends, like, what you want to do. Like I feel like if you're like into and then she also went into like the clubs and stuff. There was like a club, which it wasn't even full. It wasn't like a bunch of people there, and you're like clubbing with a bunch of people. It was like a few people, but still, you know, people that love to dance and stuff, like it's something good for them, and it's not like super crowded and yeah. So I feel like
if you want to feel safe and comfortable here, you're gonna have to go to the nicer areas and probably spend more money. But that's like anywhere else, pretty much. This is just something that I realized because I've been living here for like 3 weeks or something. And I'm like, whoa, like it's different when you come here to visit for a few days and have fun. It's different compared to like living here, you know? Because that party lifestyle that everyone thinks about Vegas, it's not like that. But for people who live here. Or maybe there are people who live here who love going out. But I mean, I feel like everyone goes out on the weekends. Like, that's kind of like everywhere.
That's another thing. Like, everybody, I feel like a lot of locals gamble. Like, it's not just the tourists that gamble. I
mean, you even see that. Like in California. In California, a lot of señoras, they love going to casinos. And they make the hour or 2 drive to the nearest casino.
Because sometimes if you see somebody on Instagram, oh no, the locals don't gamble, the locals don't do this, the locals don't do that's a lie. That's a lie. Because there's a bunch of like bars, there's a bunch of clubs in the local area, like where locals go to. So that's just
actually, I mean, it's obvious some people aren't interested in it, but a lot of people who live here are.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody smokes. Everybody smokes. Everybody smokes a weed. You know, it's like,
I feel like old people are so into like casinos.
Yeah, you see, it's like you see the little old person like at the slot machine.
They are funded by profit, where the schools for kids are public. Yeah, it's different. It's different.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like you kind of. I guess Vegas isn't for everybody. Not a lot of people like Vegas because
I know.
Like,
I feel like
ew, the desert. Like ew, it's so hot.
I feel like if you really don't like that party life, do not move here. Or even just seeing people like gamble, drinking. I mean, you can even see it in the streets. Where
if you don't like people, just go live somewhere else. If you
don't like that kind of lifestyle, even if you're not gonna live it, you're gonna see it. You know?
Yeah.
And don't move here.
Yeah.
Me, I'm not like super against it. I'm not like the type to be like, I want to go.
The driving and then the driving here is casi como Tijuana. It's like you have to be.
There's a lot of accidents here.
Super alert. You know, it's like almost like TJ driving. You know, at times it's like the stupidest drivers, and they're like, and the locals here are like, oh, they're all from California. Probably, but not. I don't think from San Diego, because
she's like not from San Diego.
No, because I came here and I was like, no, San Diego drivers are not like this. Mm-hmm. But when I went to LA, when was it, last year? And I stayed there for a little bit. I was like, okay, yeah, I understand why all these Las Vegas, what do you call them? Las Vegas. Las Vegas think like all the Californians like don't know how to drive, but it's not. It's not.
I think it's dumb. First of all, people from everywhere move here. It's not just Californians.
But because California's right here, you know.
And also, I don't like people from here thinking like, oh, Californians, they're moving in here. And we're not moving here because we want to, because we like it. We're moving it in here because we can't afford California, and that's it. If we could, we would go back. Okay.
No, I don't know if I would go back. Honestly, it's so crowded.
I said if we could. I would go back for sure.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's to San Diego, though.
Yeah, y eso lo entiendo, cause until like what 42 years, I was like, oh no, I'm never leaving California. Like, no, never. I can never leave the ocean. Like
the ocean,
you know. But like, I don't know. De repente, I was like, no, I want my own house. Like, I can leave. Yeah. Like, I was fine leaving. But I knew I wanted to be like in a city where, like in a big city, even though, you know, Las Vegas is not as big as San Diego.
Yeah, Mexico doesn't have rules for driving.
There's a lot of you know, entertainment here. You know, if I wanted to, I just have to know, like in San Diego, it was like I have to know the ocean's here. Like, even though I don't go to the beach, it's nice to know that the ocean is there. And here, I don't go to the strip. I don't go like to the casinos. I don't like to eat at the casinos, because that's what I would do at the casinos, right? I would eat, or
I think that's my favorite.
Or maybe sit at.
That's my favorite thing about here.
Or maybe sit at a bar, have a drink, whatever. That's what I would do. But not like I only do it maybe when Alfonso's here, and it's like just knowing that I can do that, like I have so many options, it makes me feel like, okay, I'm fine.
Los veganos.
Y pues there's a lot of places. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do. Like if you like hiking, if you like nature, it's not like
if you like hiking in 100-degree weather, and dry, crusty weather.
No, pero pues no
She's right there. Let me show her. Baby.
There's times of the day where you can go for a hike.
Yeah.
You know? And
like this time of year, don't go during the summer.
So when did the temperature start going down? November? Like that's when it'll start become nice. And yeah, like during December, January.
November, December,
January is like the coldest month here. But I feel like going hiking in the middle of the day, you can still do it.
I feel like 6 months out of the whole year, you can go hiking. You can go out and feel comfortable, not feel like you're sweating like crazy. But the rest of the months, is just extremely hot.
Yeah, from May, you would have to, if you like hiking, you would have to do it super late in the morning. I wouldn't recommend at night because, you know, the scorpions and stuff.
I live in Colorado, born and raised. My mom was just talking about, she was like, there's so many Mexicans in Colorado. Because I was watching Wendy, this girl named Wendy on TikTok, who's from Colorado. I was like, yeah, I know. Lately I've been hearing about people, Mexicans, a lot of Mexicans in Colorado. But also, I think about Mexicans, when I think about Colorado, I think about a lot of Mexicans and a lot of white people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. At first, I was like, oh, that's just white people.
Yeah.
But then you watch people on YouTube and they're like, oh, I'm from Colorado. And I'm like, oh, wow.
A Mexican in Colorado?
Mexican in Colorado? Like a paisa in Colorado?
There's a lot in the Denver areas, that's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I mean, Vegas isn't for everyone, but
yeah,
Mexicans
you know, here are from Durango. That's what I figured.
But just like California isn't for everybody. They're like, oh no, I can never live in California. But there's people that live in the Midwest or in the East, and they're like, oh my God, living in California would be a dream.
I'm just gonna let me just say this.
Okay.
There's a reason why there's so many people in California, even though it's very expensive. That's what I'm gonna say. The weather, like for me, that's the biggest thing. The weather, because I grew up with amazing weather, you know, and it's like my culture. It's like when you grow up, I don't think everyone's like this.
Ew. Loli wants to get tipsy.
A lot of Mexicans from Colorado are from Durango or Chihuahua. I swear, everyone like in California, they're like, actually, I feel like a lot of them obviously are from TJ, or their families are from like Michoacan or something. Or like most of I had a friend, her family was from Michoacan. Obviously there's gonna be people from TJ. TJ's right there.
Yeah.
But a lot of those people from TJ, they're not actually from TJ. Their families they moved to TJ from like random states.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Puede ser. Pero aquí hay de todo.
Yeah, I was telling my mom, I was like, there's like
many,
Cubans and Central Americans here. And I'm like,
Latinos like a lot.
I literally just grew up with Mexicans and Asians.
Yeah, me too.
And that's it. In California, I grew up with Mexicans and Asians, and then here there's like everything. There's like a lot of white people, a lot of Mexicans, a lot of Central Americans, Cubans.
Like Filipinos.
There's a lot of Asians here too.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, if you go to Chinatown, mostly.
There's a lot of Filipinos. We live like in Filipino City, pretty much. Well, that's what they would call it. Like National City was Filipino City. There was a lot.
Yeah.
It's like a lot. It's like a big, huge Filipino community.
Yeah, where I grew up, it was like half Filipinos and half Mexicans at my high school or middle school. So, a lot of Mexicans here are actually from Colorado for many generations. Oh, so it's kind of like Texas. No, a lot of Mexicans in Texas, they're not born in Mexico. They're from generations.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah. And I feel like the people from, California, a lot of people come from Mexico and they're like first generations.
Yeah,
and
that's true. Yeah, that's what I noticed. Like
But
here in
it's-
California, I've never met anyone who's like, oh, I'm like 4th generation Mexican American, right?
Yes.
Unless you're maybe you're from LA.
You
or
hear
something.
that a lot from Texas. Like,
Yeah.
oh my mom was born here, my grandma was born here, and my great grandpa came from Mexico.
I feel like you hear of people like, oh, my great grandpa
and then
lived in Mexico when Mexico was Texas or something. You can find people like that in Texas, like right?
Yeah.
Are actually from Colorado. Oh, from many generations, like my mom's side. Yeah, you see.
So where was he from? Where is he from?
Where's your family from, Adam? Like what part of Mexico?
A lot of Mexicans here are actually from Colorado.
My dad's side is from Texas, and my great grandpa is Coahuila. Yeah, my mom was born in California.
So I'm curious, Adam. Do your parents speak Spanish? Because I feel like a lot of them.
They don't speak Spanish. My cheeks are all pink. My mom was born in California.
I was born in California.
But my other parent was born in Mexico.
Baby, you want attention? You.
Yeah.
So I was watching a video. I don't know when it came out. I'm guessing a while ago. Was it like Raven Simone?
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know who was interviewing her, and she's like, she's like, oh, so you don't consider the interviewer was like, so you don't consider yourself like
well, she was being all weird, right?
African American, and she's like, no, I'm American.
Yeah, she was being all
like
weird.
I'm American, like you're not gonna ask a person they're European American. Which makes sense, actually, right?
No one ever calls white people European.
Yeah,
American.
so why are you gonna call a black person African American?
I feel like
you're American.
And maybe.
So why are they gonna call me Mexican?
I mean, because we actually have culture.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing.
White I mean, it doesn't bother me. Culture. It doesn't bother me to say that I'm Mexican American.
But it does make you question, like, why aren't white people called European American? Right.
Yeah. Because everybody, migrated here. Like the only people they're supposed to be here are the natives. Well, not that nobody else is supposed to be here, but like if it was
we're literally all originally not from here.
Yeah.
Maybe if anything, Mexicans are the closest.
Yeah, because we have some like indigenous in us.
Yeah.
We have some native in us.
But it's like that doesn't really.
But
make
all
a
the
difference.
all the Europeans, all the white people.
Okay.
All the white people.
My grandma used to speak Spanish fluently, but my dad died and he didn't know it very well. But I grew up with a lot of first gen. Oh, okay. Yeah. Your first language was English?
No, my first language was Spanish. Pues tu grandma y tu grandpa no sabían inglés. Because my parents came from Mexico. And, I learned Spanish first. But then once I started going to school and, I had 5 older brothers and sisters that would speak English. So I started learning English, like, pretty fast.
I feel like it's very easy to, like, lose your language.
Oh, yeah.
Because people think, oh, well, your first language was Spanish, but it's like, yeah, my first language for like 3 or 4 years. My first 3 or 4
la
years.
cosa es que if you don't speak to your child in Spanish, that's it. Like,
but what I noticed about myself is like I would answer you in English.
So what do you think? If you had a child, you would speak to it in Spanish or no?
I would try. I don't think I would 100% all the time speak in Spanish because majority of the time I speak in English,
But it's weird porque a veces, I guess, yeah. I could see how you guys, pues la Priscila le habla la Doris in English, but she understands Spanish. Yeah, I guess.
I feel like you really have to force your kids. Like, no, don't speak to me in English. Only Spanish.
So you guys are a second generation here.
Yeah. Or like Priscilla, if she really wants her to learn Spanish, like for real, not just understand it, but speak it. Like you really have to like get her some books, help her like
read to her.
Like counting the ABCs, yeah.
Porque when you guys were little, like I only spoke Spanish to you guys, and then once then you guys were gonna go to school, I was like, oh, they're gonna have to know English.
You were like, oh, they're gonna be, what do they call them, ESL or
ESL? I was ESL, so
really,
but I spoke already English, but they still consider me ESL, which I sometimes, I mean, I still have ESL moments.
Yeah, you know? I was in ESL, right?
But don't you have ESL moments that are like, oh, how do you say this?
Yeah.
Like you think about it in Spanish, but you can't think about it in English. That's an ESL moment.
That is she doing?
She's like,
she's loafing. She learned both languages. She didn't learn one first. So at the same time, she learned both languages.
Who?
His grandma.
Oh. She learned both. Yeah, there's parents that teach them both at the same time. But for me, until like what I was like 4, or maybe I learned Spanish. I don't know if in preschool it was Spanish, I can't remember. And then kindergarten, I don't know, maybe both, I don't know. And then I remember first grade it was just English.
I remember kindergarten was Spanish.
Yeah, okay, so yeah.
Actually, for me, even first and second grade and third grade was Spanish, but fourth grade was English. And I was in a all English, like literally everyone spoke pretty much perfect English in fourth grade. But the other classes, there were like, I think one other class where they were like, it was Spanish and English.
Oh.
The teacher would speak Spanish. And it was like the ESL kids. You know, where they were forced to learn English, they were still more on the Spanish side, you know?
Oh, they understood more Spanish than English. Ew, Lolia.
And I think the way that they knew if you were gonna be like in an advanced English class was they would test you on like reading and stuff like that, or writing. That's what I remember. I'm gonna get off because
we're falling asleep.
We're falling asleep. I want to watch Gilmore Girls, and then this cat is gonna start going crazy because she's gonna want attention. So yeah. Something interesting I noticed is the people I know at school had a very American sounding accent, even though Spanish. Yeah.
Even though Spanish what?
Was their first language.
Oh, don't you think it's weird? Like, so, like let's say when you go to I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but you go to the grocery store and somebody's speaking to you in English, but they have an accent. So you speak to them in Spanish because you're like, okay, well,
they have accents in both languages.
No. So you speak to them in Spanish, you know, to make it easier, I guess, for them. Not that they're asking for it, but you know Spanish, so you can speak to them in Spanish. And they still answer you in English with their
maybe because they want to practice.
Oh, I guess, but
or
yeah, I just think it's weird.
They don't. I don't speak Spanish. While other kids had more Chicano accents. I mean, yeah, it's just like there's always gonna be whitewashed. My mom's family is whitewashed. Most of my mom's family is whitewashed. It's very. I feel like it's very easy to become whitewashed when you lose a language like Spanish. You don't speak Spanish.
Okay, when she says my family, it's literally just my brothers and sisters. I didn't grow up with aunts and uncles or cousins, like at all. Like I had no.
They were all in Mexico.
They were either in Mexico. I had some in LA, but we weren't close. And I have some in Chicago, and that's it. Like, but I never grew up. I never grew up like going to my tia's house or hanging out with my cousin.
Your tia from Mexico.
Yeah. Yeah, never like at all. So it was just pretty much me and y tus tíos y tus tías, and that's it. Like me and my brothers and sisters, and that's it. Like, okay, so what was that? Why did we say that?
Oh, that I feel like it's very easy to become whitewashed.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we didn't have that tia that we always spoke to in Spanish, or those cousins that we always spoke to in Spanish that came, newly from Mexico. It was just us. So we spoke English all the time, like me and my brothers and sisters. And my parents always worked, so they understood and spoke Spanish. I mean English. I mean, they didn't speak it well, but
like majority of your everyday life was speaking English.
Yeah,
right?
After a certain age. Yeah.
Because when you're in school for like 8 hours,
yeah,
speaking English, learning English,
and
you're gonna get used to that.
Yeah, everything. So yeah, we kind of became whitewashed.
Yeah, I feel like it's easy to become whitewashed.
But no, my just because you speak English doesn't mean you're whitewashed. It was just
like a lot of my friends. I feel like when you're whitewashed, it has to do with your friends. Are your friends white? Do you have any actual Mexican American friends who speak Spanish?
So I went to a school where there was mostly whites. There were Mexicans.
Mostly white.
But there were Mexicans. So, but I mostly hung out with the white people. I mean, with the white people. No, I did not. No, not with the white people. With the Mexicans. That's what I meant.
But Mexican Americans or Mexicans?
Mexican American.
Okay.
So, where am I gonna connect these? So I wasn't really into like hanging out with the white kids.
Honestly, there was only like one white kid in my school.
And there was only that I remember ahorita, creo que nomás tenía como two girls that were Mexican American.
Really?
2 girls that I
Where did you go to school?
Well, in the white people area.
Where?
In Point Loma. Yeah. In the Point Loma area. So,
I guess the more south you go, the more Mexican. Right? The more north you go, the more white in San Diego. But
yeah, if you go north of downtown, they're all like white.
They're all like they're all like white or like Arab or something.
White schools, yeah.
Oh, white schools.
Yeah, mostly white. But they would have that program where the bus would pick us up and take us over there. So
they would take all the Mexicans in the bus.
They would take all the Mexicans to the white people community.
One girl I know she spoke Spanish perfectly, but when she spoke English, you couldn't tell that she has an accent. I feel like my mom's like that. I don't feel like my mom has an accent.
Oh my gosh, Alfonso me dijo, because I was talking to him in Spanish because I was telling him something that a Mexican lady told me. So I was telling him in Spanish. And he's like, wow, that's the most Spanish I've ever heard you talk. And I was like, what? Like I've spoken Spanish before, but it just seemed like it was just weird to him.
Because you guys speak mostly English to each other.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I speak Spanish to him, but yeah.
But like actual conversations aren't like completely Spanish.
Yeah, we're like
Spanglish. Yeah, we speak Spanglish.
Well, no, pochos, no. Is that pochos? No,
I think so.
No, pochos is like when you don't understand. Like, I
don't know exactly what that means.
We're Chicanos.
Yeah,
we're Chicanos. That's what we are.
And just because you're Chicano doesn't mean that your Spanish sucks or your... Some Chicanos, they can speak both.
Yeah. Both really well.
Yeah. Not me, but my mom.
Chicanos, I think Chicanos means it's like your parents are born in Mexico, but you were born here and raised here and you're Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what
it's annoying because some people are like, you're not really Mexican because you're not born in Mexico, and I'm like, okay, but if I said I was just American, you would be saying that I look like a nopal.
That's what I was telling you about the Raven Simone.
Like people complain about everything,
and in a way she has a point. Like, even though she's a bit crazy, she has a point. You know?
It's like if an African American said, I'm American.
Even though
everyone would be like...
Even though I hate to admit that Alfonso's right when he says he's American.
No, I mean nationality-wise, we're American.
Yeah.
But when it comes to our ethnic background,
yeah,
our ancestors, we're Mexican.
Yeah.
That's why we're called Mexican American.
So when somebody says, what's your nationality?
I'm American?
Yeah, American.
That's why people don't know how to ask these stuff. Where are you really from? I was born here. I'm American. What are you gonna ask?
When they ask me, cuando me preguntan a mí, oh, ¿de dónde eres? Because, you know,
they're asking where are your ancestors from.
No.
And then you answer them and you tell them, I was born here. And they're like, no. Where's your
no, when they ask me, ¿de dónde eres? I think, they think I was born and raised in Mexico. Because I'm speaking to them in Spanish, right? So what I tell them is that I say, oh, mis papás son de Aguascalientes, pero yo nací aquí.
Mm-hmm. And then they're like rolling their eyes like...
No.
A lot of people are like that.
Maybe like in their head they're rolling their eyes, but I haven't had anybody like that's been like rude about it, like to the people I've told. Alfonso does. Because, you know, he works with people. Mm-hmm. And
a lot of Mexicans are like low-key haters.
I guess he says, oh, ¿de dónde eres? Pues soy americano. Like I'm, because, you know, he always says he's American. He's an all-American boy. You know, he says, I'm American, soy americano. Like, he's American. He's like, no, pero ¿de dónde eres? Pues de aquí. Like,
that's why people don't know how to ask. Pero tus papás, you can just ask, ¿y tus papás de dónde son? Like, that's it.
Or, no, not even the tus papás, because his parents can be from here, too. Mm-hmm. Like, I think his mom was born here. You know? So, you kind of have to ask, no, pero ¿de dónde son tus
ancestros? At that point, you're going to have to be like, your ancestors, your great-great-great-great-great-grandparents. Yeah. I don't call myself Chicano. I feel like that's the California thing. Yeah, I think it's California. Don't use it.
Yo soy Chicana. 100% Chicana. I don't know. I like using Chicana. Like, what does that sound like? Cholo? Like
I don't know. Cholo? Maybe some people think of cholos, but
no. But yo soy Chicana. I'm proud to say I'm Chicana. You know, because that kind of tells you everything. Like, my parents are Mexican, and I was born here.
Yeah.
Like, don't ask me where I'm from. But yeah, if I say I'm Chicana, like, yeah. What did he say? ¿De dónde son tus papás?
It's awkward.
It's awkward?
I feel like it is kind of awkward.
Some people let's see, I like to leave them with a little mystery.
He's all mysterious.
Well, yeah, or I guess, you know, I feel like I can call myself a Chicana because, yeah, I'm from California.
You know what's funny? People usually expect me to be a white girl when they hear my name. like when I would go to, before I started a job, they'd be like, I was expecting a white girl. And then plus my last name doesn't really help.
Your last name? Change your last name.
To yours? I know. Mejor I'll keep mine.
Honestly?
I'm Asian,
like,
Middle Eastern.
Okay, honestly, like, be truthful. Well,
let me see. I was thinking of this.
Your last name or my last name? Honestly.
Really? And I wouldn't even want Max's because it is too boring. Honestly, Max's last name is like Cruz. Like, ew, that's so lame.
Cruz, que se vaya al diablo.
People think I'm Asian, Middle Eastern. So you're like, you let them believe or think that you're Asian or Middle Eastern. So if I say I'm Mexican, they'll just be disappointed. Like, that's boring. It's not boring. They're boring.
Why would it be boring?
No, I got
because they would be boring. He thinks it would be boring because they think I'm Asian. Like, okay, that's interesting. But like, they think I'm Mexican. Well, I already know I'm Mexican, so yeah.
I remember someone told me, they were like, you look. They were so specific. It was so weird. They were like, you look like you're half Indian and half white, like Indian from India. I was like, that's the most random thing I've ever heard. That I look half white and half Indian. I was like.
Okay, Adam, since you're the only one that's commenting, where do you think? Okay, I've had some people say that I look like a certain race, or what do you call it? Race? Is that what it is? No. Ethnicity. Like, so what do you think I look like?
You look like you're from. El cerro. No,
El cerro donde no hay sol.
My dad's grandfather's last name was Arciniega, so technically my last name, but I don't claim it. Ooh. My mom doesn't want me to claim mine.
Bad memories. I'd rather have my last name than.
You look mestiza, but maybe Afghanistan. That's some. You know what?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I've had people. Oh, yeah. Not that I was just gonna say these two other ones, but yeah, I've had somebody say that I look. Well, I guess. Iranian. No.
Arab.
Yeah.
Let me say something. People from Afghanistan, they look kind of Asian. Some of them.
I think this
Syrian.
This man from Iraq. He's like, oh, you look like my daughter. So, so yeah, I've gotten that before.
There's an area in like Asia, close to like Asia, the Middle East, where people look kind of like people from Turkey. They look like Mexicans. A lot of Mexicans look like Turkish people. I know that's random, but that's something that I've noticed.
And then I've gotten some people that say they say I look Italian. Do you think I look Italian?
I mean, I've always seen you as Mexican. I can't just like
yeah.
Like I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I need to take my pills. I'll be back.
And then they said that I look. One time they said, "Oh, you look like you could be half white and half Filipino." And then one time they even said I look white. Maybe a couple times at least they thought I looked white. And I was like, wait.
I've never really been told anything. People just think I'm a beaner.
So yeah. Let's look at
drinking birth control with alcohol.
But no, I mean, for the most part, like, a lot of people know that. Especially the Mexicans. They know I'm Mexican. Lolis.
Yeah, let's get off because we need to get her attention.
Okay, pues.
A lot of Mexicans look kind of Asian. Yeah. Yeah.
No, así te dije, ¿eh? Somebody thought I was like half white and half Filipino.
I remember you told me. Yeah. And I've seen people who are half white.
Even Filipinos say
I've seen,
that I look half white, half Filipino.
I've seen half Filipinos and half white people. I've seen them, and yeah, they do look like they could pass as like Mexican. They look like me, kind of.
Oh yeah, I met somebody that she was like half white and half Filipino, and she looked Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what? She's like I'm half white and half Mexican, but she looked more like the browner side, not even like a light skinned. You know, she just looked like a Mexican, like a tanned Mexican.
That's true. Okay, I'm gonna get off. Stop typing, because then we won't stop talking. But I don't know. We'll probably go live tomorrow, maybe. So good night, Adam. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Adam, for being the only one that commented.
I know, and everyone else just watching.
A bunch of creeps. Thanks for not being a creep, Adam.
Say bye, baby. She's literally begging me to give her attention.
¿Qué dice el Adam?
Okay.
Entertaining talk.
Bye, entertaining talk. Bye, bye.